Alright, y'all should be able to hear me. In today's video, we're going to be trying to hit 2K Irating for the first time. I have to grab my headphones because I forgot that I needed those. Need some sound for hearing for the gears, I should say. But we are entering into the Porsche Cup Open series. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get our YouTube pulled up. Make sure that y'all can hear me as well. Hopefully y'all can. Hello, hello. Yep, we are good to go. Make this a little bit smaller. Lost my Twitch chat. I am running, sorry, I just get my Twitch chat pulled up, but I am running in the Porsche. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Sorry, I had to get everything adjusted real quick. But yes, the only way we get 2K I rating today is in this race. I have quite a bit of pace. I have quite a bit of pace in this race. As you know. Hi. What's up, Zach? I've never been a 2K I rating before. Yesterday I finished in 4th place in I believe a 2200 strength of field. But I was absolutely pushing the car to the limit, so we got a race very, very good today to be able to finish. I think we may need to race 2 of these races unless I can come in the top 3. We're currently at 1900-ish I rating, I believe. Yes, I played it. I've actually posted quite a few videos on it, Zach. The thoughts on it right now. Evo it has potential. It has a lot of bugs right now. The only car that really feels optimized in Assetto Corsa Evo is the Mercedes-AMG GT2 car. It feels amazing. Like, if every car can somewhat... I don't know what is... Oh. If every car can somewhat feel like that car, then I think that game will be really good. It's just going to take some time. Especially with optimizing everything. I think they'll get it down before for the release, hopefully before the multiplayer. Teaching Tuna, I've gained 300 I rating, running GT4 fixed. Yeah, I like the GT4 fixed. It feels pretty good, but I don't love driving. I don't know what GT4 you have. I only have the BMW GT4 car, and there's just something about it that I don't love. Also, something that I've learned about this sports car is sometimes I feel like I can press the brakes all the way in and not lock up the tires, and this time, like right now, I feel like I can barely even touch the brakes, so just locking up a little bit. Like, I just feel like I'm pressing my brake pedals like 20% in and it's locking up, whereas sometimes I feel like I can almost go near 100%. Makes sense, but I think you're locked into this race. What GT4 car do you have, Tuna? Yeah, Sorry, I didn't read the message above. Let me get through this turn. Let's see if we can get a little warmed up before this race starts. I don't know where this guy's going. But you're gonna have to push this car. More than likely, you're gonna be a top split. Yeah, no, that's the same thing for me. Like the Porsche in ACC Evo right now feels harder to drive than this car. Oh, I missed that angle by a mile. I would completely agree with you. And like, it's not even that the car, like the AMG feels like they got the force feedback right, and that's the only car that it feels that way in my opinion. Oh no! See what I mean? I just don't. I'm not even pressing my brake hardly. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Car on your left, clear.
I am legitimately making it where I'm just like, I know I keep on saying it, but just, oh god. Guy went into El Barriar. We're gonna have to push today. Wasn't expecting that guy to take that line. Man. Also, for anybody who is listening, tomorrow I plan on launching it. I have a pretty interesting series that I'm going to be starting. I'm excited for it, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed or following the channels, be sure to do that because I am very excited for this idea. Hopefully we can keep the car on the track this race though, because I haven't been able to do a full lap without wrecking. I'm gonna have to lock in here. As long as we can stay alive and finish top 10, we'll be okay. No, he backed up into me. I tried to go. I thought he was going to go across. I think we got some damage. Yeah.
Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there. You've got damage on the left side.
Let's see. We should be about to start. Yeah, we got 1 minute until we start. Oh my gosh, Twitch actually didn't start a thing. Oop, I'm still unmuted on Twitch. Oops. That's nice. Oh man, I would love to have a top 10 here. I really hope we don't get into the high split. I'd love to know how many people are registered in this. We are currently, let's see what we're currently at. We are at 1945. A top 4, maybe 5, might put us at 2K Irating. See if I can get one. I'm just gonna try and go as fast as possible. The brakes already feel different compared to that practice session. And I have no idea why. I'm 100% pressing the brakes harder than I was in that whole session and didn't lock up. Need to probably be running around a 125 or below to have what we're the entire race pretty much to finish in the top 5. As long as we don't get into the top split. If we get into the top split, then that may put us into the top 10. Maybe. I'm gonna lock up still. That is okay. Martini Racing. Here we go. I'm a little bit nervous for this race, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to hit 2K Irating for the first time within 4 months of playing this game, I believe. Not too bad. Here we go. Time to qualify, though. I'm gonna try and push the car as hard as I can this lap just to get a feeling of it, and then hopefully just turn a solid lap the first lap and then a really fast lap. Okay, well, maybe going into El Barriar. That's why you push hard on the first one. Got plenty of time. We are gonna have to survive. I will say that. Right now I'm struggling to survive this track on an open track, so. Just testing the brakes a little bit, get them a little warmed up, you know? We may be in trouble. I don't know if I've ever wrecked this car that much in my life. Can't get the car on the track. Still have plenty of time to qualify. Do need to at least like have a qualifying though. If I don't have some sort of lap, at least like a 125.5, we are in trouble. Struggling a little bit. I'm scared of the brakes. It feels like I'm just going to lock it up every time that I hit them. Alright, here we go. Don't love how the car's feeling right now.
Green flag, green flag.
No excuses now, though.
Okay.
We have to turn a decent lap. Got on gas a little too early. That slowed us down tremendously. Lost maybe half a tenth. Back to back, just bad braking zones. I just can't not lock up the brakes right now. I feel like I can't touch them. I can't touch the pedal. Just going through smooth. Yeah. That's what we're focused on, is just being on smooth right now, because, I mean, I just need to get through the... Just have to have some kind of lap. This is not going to be a top split lap at all. We're going to be so far behind, but we'll at least not be in dead last. With this lap time, just want to get through this one, and then let's focus on the actual fast one here. Good exit, no spin.
One more lap.
This has gotta be much faster. Holy moly. A little bit of an overslow. It's okay. A little bit of a spin to slow down some time, but it was alright. Braking a little bit early there just because I'm scared of my brakes. Earlier and lighter is if you're trying to brake earlier, is the best way to do it, in my opinion. And we're gonna carry too much speed. Oh, man, we're not turning a good lap. Golly, I'm so scared of the brakes right now. Not the best lap, but not the worst. Sliding. Welcome to the stream, Blake. Appreciate you dropping by, though. A little bit of a rear lock up there. Was not expecting myself to turn in that much. Ton of steering angle from the brakes. Be cool if this was a qualifying lap. Oh, I got off track there, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. It's not a lap that counts. Lock it up a little bit right there. Get this nice and smooth. Alright, the goal is to survive, and we gotta make some passes. We're gonna qualify pretty low if I'm in the same split as last time. I might qualify in like 15th. Golly, I just feel like I gave the brakes right now. Overslowing bad in that corner. Here we go. Let's see what we qualified in. We got put into the low split. Ooh. We may have a chance of winning this race.
The estimated strength of field is
1767.
1,767.
If we finish in this
If it's
position,
clean, the DNF today would hurt our
I
points
think
a
we
lot.
might get it. We gotta stay locked in.
5 cars left to grid.
I definitely had the pace to be up there with the top guy. Yesterday I turned like a 1:24.6 in the fixed car, not even the open. So here we go. The race to get me into 2K Irating for the first time. Hitting 2K Irating in approximately 4 months of iRacing.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
I feel like that's pretty good. I don't know what the normal pace is. I'm nervous about this first turn. Kind of seems that we're on the outside. Get the chair adjusted.
Everyone's gridded.
Here we go, boys.
Green flag, green flag.
Three wide, why not? Give me this. Give me the lead right here. Okay, okay, okay. That's what we wanted. This guy's got some pace behind us more than likely, so we gotta keep an eye on for him. I definitely adjusted my car a little bit too close to my pedals. I think I said my car, my seat. Ooh. Old tires. Pretty close to the curve there. Didn't love that. Not a great 1X there. This guy's got some pace.
Left side.
Fine with that.
Car's the leader. Clear. Car right. Go left. Clear on the right.
I can't shift. Why did my car not shift?
Okay, you are the leader.
Well, that's good news for us because we know that that guy's going to dive bomb us. Definitely not feeling great in the car right now, though. That is a fact for sure. Trying to be smooth, not really trying to push it, especially in the beginning. Not really afraid to let this guy by if I need to. I just don't really want him to crash me.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right.
Oh! That guy may call this an accident. Hopefully they battle back there.
After beating him, man.
Guy's very aggressive.
Alright.
I'd be kind of surprised if we don't see him again. I gotta get some pace back, man. This needs to be like the 125.5. Still just being so, I wouldn't even say smooth, just hesitant with the car. A little bit of spin coming out of that turn, not bad. Much better lap time at least.
You've got the fastest lap.
All kinds of gravel on that turn.
The car in front is pitting.
The car in front's pitting it. Am I not the car in front? I do think that the guy that qualified him first, I think he may have wrecked. I think his name started with an S, right? I don't know if any of y'all could confirm that, but over the hot dog, don't really want to do that too often. There guy is closing in on us a little bit. Turned a little bit better of a lap. Still not crazy fast though.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 25.223.
Tires are starting to get warmed up a good bit. Here we go. A little bit too fast into that turn. Not bad though. Could have used a little bit more rotation, would have been nice. Not taking that turn good at all. Here we go. Hey, what's a little bit different when something's on the line? Trying to get to 2K Irating for the first time. Racing nervous? A little bit different of a feeling. Turned a good lap time right there and still lost a little bit of time to the guy behind us.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 24.83.
Okay. We have some fast people behind us and a long ways to the race. A little bit of drifting there. Not bad. Can't stand that turn. Really thought I was gonna get a 1x right there. I think I'm losing a lot of time in this corner. Holy moly, he made up half a second in that corner. I don't know what that guy behind us is doing there, but
New fast flat for you.
goodness gracious.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 24.751.
Oh, a little deep here, have to be patient, gonna lose some time. A little bit of an overslow there. Not the best first portion of this lap for us. Oof. Didn't lose as much time to him that time. Feel like I have something in my right eye. Should have wore a racing helmet so I didn't have actual dust blowing in my eye in real life. Ooh, coming in a little hot. My tires may be hot on the left side. Just a tiny bit of a lock there. Getting close to getting him out of my draft completely. Had to be so patient there, I didn't break enough at the start. He's got me in those last two turns. I've got him on the first part of the track, he's got me in the last two turns.
To go.
Appreciate everybody tuning in as well. Thank you all for watching. No, I'm braking too early. I think this open car can brake way later there. I'm just not trusting it. I lost so much time again. Holy crap. I just lost more than half a second in that last turn. I'm gonna Have to test myself on the brakes. A little bit sideways there. I think we saw we peaked at 10k, or not 10k viewers. I wish 10k viewers, 10 viewers there. Let's go. Nobody chatting. If anybody wants to talk some crap and see how I may choke this race, feel free to leave that down in the comments because there's a good chance of it. Currently in a race with Derek for sure. I don't want to test this late braking zone at all, but I'm gonna have to if I want to keep this lead, I think. That guy just fast shifted me in that turn. I don't know what he's doing. It's like the most simple turn on the track and he's just blowing me away on it. We're coming up on our first lap traffic here soon. Holy moly, that sun's bright. Another good lap there. Just gotta stay locked in. A little too early on gas. Could have been much faster if I didn't.
The car in front is pitting.
Hopefully this guy just lets us straight through. What is he doing on that turn different than me? We gotta watch the replay on that. I mean, he's just blowing me away in that turn. Would love for this guy to get out of the way. He's gonna use... it looks like he's just gonna straight up get in our way.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 24.68. Car right, clear on the right.
This guy just under 124.68, I think is what it said. He was in the draft the entire lap, so that does help, but... Ooh, I did not take that turn good. We can actually lose this position to this guy. It may not be worth battling for. Especially if he's being pushy, it's not worth the wreck. As long as we come in, I think, 4th place, we'll hit our 2K rating. I wish I could just take that last turn like him. I'd improve my lap time by 3 tenths, 3-4 tenths. Kind of forced him to slow down a little bit extra there by going down into first. He's got that draft. He's just pulling me a little bit closer each little straightaway that we have. Thanks everybody watching the channel. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button while you're here. 11 viewers. That's the most that I've seen on YouTube so far. That's cool. Coming in a little hot there. Would not be surprised by a dive bomb here. He's got me by a mile in this turn. Kind of shifted early to keep traction, but we're fighting here. 3 more laps to go. It's the best I've taken that turn so far, I think. I don't know if I should be going down into second for that turn, or what. I don't know what he's really doing so much differently than I am. Come on, just gotta stay focused. Oof. Pushed the car to the outside a little more than I wanted to there. I think that was, our last lap was the first lap in the 124s that I think we've turned. And it looks like I'm gonna need a couple more of them to keep this guy behind us. Getting close to the hot dog. Don't want to hit that thing. That thing's dangerous. Oh no. A little bit of a spin. I'm gonna guard the inside here. There's no reason for me not to. One more lap after this. Come on. A little bit of an overslow there. I actually didn't have enough brake pressure. Gonna still guard the inside here. I have every lap. There's no reason not to. Holy moly, that sun's getting bright.
Real nice work. This is the white flag lap.
Still guarding the inside on this lap.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 24.655.
Really good exit there.
Left side, clear. Right side, still there. Still there, hold your line.
Oh, there he goes! I blocked it! Let's go, baby! I cannot believe he won that race. Holy moly, what a way to get to 2K Irating. Good race there. Whew.
Yeah, good race. I felt lost there at the end.
I thought you did. Ooh.
Luckily, I've been practicing the old brake and throttle trick.
That is awesome. Whoa. iRacing gets intense. That was the first race that I've ever raced where I was a little bit nervous. Maybe like my first win and stuff, but man. What a race. That was one of my best races. I mean, I was losing a lot of time in that last corner. But other than that, alright. Just save this. Okay, rating race. Other than that, I appreciate it, Brian. That should have helped us hit 2K rating for the first time. Whew. Can finally breathe after that lap. Or after that race. I feel like we honestly turned... I didn't have the best pace. Like, I've had a race before in the Open Series especially where I think I've had like 6 or 7 laps in the 124s. So, I really didn't have like a really great pace race, but overall, man, that was intense. That was fun. I appreciate all of y'all tuning in. I saw that we actually peaked at 12 viewers at one point on the YouTube. So once again, if you're here, feel free to hit subscribe because we're still trying to grow the channel. We look at that. The race results are in. 2,000 rating, baby. Let's go. That is so exciting. I believe that's 2K rating in 3 months of, or 4 months of playing. Golly, I cannot believe I just did that. That is awesome. I mean, I feel like I did not make a single mistake there at all. Like, if we go to the replays, I should have stayed in there and just, like, looked back at it. I just want to, like... the start of this race is the only reason I may have won this race. Because that Derek guy, I don't know who... it seemed kind of like he had more overall pace than I did, especially today. but this first start was so clutch. And I don't know why so many people struggle to launch this car, and it's so simple, the 911 in my opinion. You literally just have to hold the brake and gas down and you launch and you do not spin every single time. And almost every time that I play or race the Porsche, I almost always pass people. Had a very aggressive move. We're about to watch it because, like I said, it was literally the move of the race, I believe. Going three wide here to start the race. I as soon as I get this launch, I know that I'm faster than this guy. My goal was to get around him, and he blocks the outside line because I was just gonna go around him here. Ooh, I don't want to go into 2 times. I was just gonna go around him. He blocks it. I forced myself up the middle. I have so much more pace that I just outbrake these guys. I really want to see how this guy wrecks behind me though, because he definitely had more pace than I did. He kind of ruined his shot. I knew he was gonna dive bomb here both times, and I was just ready for it because at this point, all I knew is I had to finish in I think 5th place to get 2K Irating. I obviously was braking way early there. He dodged me. The same thing happens again. Let's see what happens here. Same thing. He's braking. I'm braking a little bit before the 2 board. I gotta figure that out. I have so much more pace if I can figure out that turn. So he spun a little bit here. I think that's Derek that gets in front of him. And this guy wrecks at some point. Let's see. Because he fell way back. Oh, there it is. Let's see what happened to him. Did he lock up? Yeah, he just went deep. Didn't break. This was the guy that I was actually worried about. But what a race. What an absolute masterclass of a race. I may as well just go pro at this point. I mean, I don't see why not. I just won an iRacing race. Does anybody else see why I couldn't go pro in iRacing? Because I'm having a hard time finding a reason not to. Oof. Shoot, I don't even know if I want to get into another race. We could jump back into the Porsche Cup. Do we try and do it, or do we just kind of hang out? It is time for the tracks to switch, actually, and I have 0 practice on the next week's schedule. Risk it for the biscuit? I could. Should we be smart, or should we practice for next week? Because I went from 1500 iRating, I think, at the beginning of this week to 2K because I practiced this track. Do I jump into... Oh, do I risk it, or do I jump into Road America practice? That is a tough one. I'm just happy. I accomplished what I wanted to today. He said it probably is. It may not be the most entertaining, but I'm going to do it because I haven't drove Road America's. I literally bought it this season, so I haven't drove this track since Forza Motorsport, and that was probably 6 months ago. So this is probably what I need the most. Appreciate you stopping by, Josh. Thank you, thank you. Oh man, I just feel like I was so not even stressed. I was so locked in and slightly nervous that entire race. I feel like I have weight lifted off of me. That was like the first time I've been nervous, I think, in this game since maybe like my first or second win. But needless to say, that was a good time. I will say we are going to go ahead and take a peek before we race this, just because I know that Get Good Racing released a track guide for this. See if I can get it pulled up. There we go. This should be called Get Good Racing, maybe? Or maybe it's GIT. It is. If y'all are Iracing users like myself, and you're looking for some hot laps, this guy's got some really good laps. They're really simple, straight to the point, and kind of explains his gears and everything, so it's really gotta follow if you're looking for somebody. Yeah, if you just missed this, I had a very intense race. We got 2K Irating. Oh, fun. Actually, is there anybody that would be interested in practicing the Porsche on this on Road America? If I opened up a live lobby, would anybody want to do that? I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Well, if anybody wants to race in an open lobby, I'd open one up for an hour if anybody wants to practice it. I just need confirmation below. Leave a comment. But let's focus it on this. And see how we need to race this track, because I literally have no idea. Okay, he's going to talk through this. I keep on going back and forth, but let's see. He's braking on the first cone set all the way down to 4th. He gets so much rotation in the brakes, I won't be able to do that. No shot. Long trail brake to 3rd. Okay. Nothing too crazy here. The long straight. This is going to be a tough section. There's going to be a lot of people wrecking here. So he brakes around the 3 board. He just went outside of that. Golly, you talk about using all the track limits. Holy moly. Goes down to 3rd. The car is going to be sliding a ton in this. Holy moly, he is slinging this thing. I thought he was about to be in full flat out for some reason. Okay, so he's in 4th. A little bit of trail braking. Like 1% in that turn. He lets off. You can go through the grass there. And then brake a little after the 4 board, maybe? This guy's so good. I don't know what his Irating is. Holy moly, he is flying. See, I'm going to be driving this track, and I'm not going to have near the confidence that he has. But on Laguna Seca, for example, and the reason why I think I hit 2K Irating is because I spent the additional time. I probably ran, I don't know, 50 laps of practice maybe, and got that comfort level and was more confident. And that's why I think I hit 2K Irating this week, is just simply just locking in. I really only focused on one car, one track this entire week, and it really just helped me gain the confidence. So something to really take in over the next, really throughout the iRacing journey, whether it be for you guys or myself, is sometimes just focusing on one car track combo for the week can get you ahead quite a bit. Oh, there we go. Running out the road. We're gonna go deep here. I wasn't really paying attention. Just trying to read the comments though. You look at that rotation easy. Very important in this car is brake bias and shifting points. Notice for the last year. Yeah. I'm gonna go back. I'm just want to run a few laps, especially after just watching it. He actually goes like a whole walkthrough if you ever watch his videos, of basically where he's braking, where he's accelerating, and all that good stuff. I am curious to know though, what is your brake bias on? I apologize for the slow laps. here because, like I said, this is new to me also. I think he was in third in that turn. See if I can watch it. Holy moly, sliding just a little bit. Got those cold tires. Way out to the outside. A little bit too far outside, but it's okay. Try and let off really early just to make sure that we can get through this turn. We can get faster and faster as time goes on. Go back 1%. Saying 475. I think I'm missing this. Actually, no, it wasn't bad. I like the braking zones where that concrete turns. Oh, I'm missing this 5 mile. Yeah. Sometimes, well, it wasn't really that track. Magello, that track, I had to put the brake bias so far forward because I was just locking up the backs over and over again. I push the car a little bit more in that section. I think he stayed in third in this turn. Oh no, I'm just a little too early on the gas. Needed a little bit more rotation. I will say tomorrow I should be releasing a really cool video and unique series that I haven't really seen on YouTube, especially in the sim racing world. So y'all want to see something like that? Holy crap. Be sure to hit that subscribe button because that is a series that I am so excited to start the journey on, and I think you guys will too. I can't remember if he was flat out in this corner. I feel like he was almost flat out. Oh, touched the grass? Like it was way inside the... Like he went deep here, down to 10%, and then... That is a tricky turn to get right. Holy crap, that... You have to be so patient. We can go flat out though if we know that mistake. Something to keep in mind. Try braking at the forward. Oh, that's a horrible use of track limits. Oh no, I was looking at the thing still. Oh, we're in the wall. That's okay. As far back as you can get away. So, if we're trying to move the brake bias to the back, obviously we are putting more pressure in the back. Does the car slow down more the further back you can get? Is that how that works? I can't keep the car on the road, the car on the road even in the straights. Trying to gather as much information as quickly as possible. Really for rotation. We'll move it back to 5 and just see how it goes. Too deep. Okay, so we got a brake before the 3. That's not an off track on that flat area. Interesting. We may run like 1 or 2 more laps and go back and watch his actual full commentary on what he's doing because we're going to need a lot of work on this track. I know that he was in third in that corner. I'm almost positive that he was. I feel like he also went like straight back in this area. Leave this turn. Yeah, I need to rewatch this video. I just need to watch where he's kind of aiming. He's going to tell me an aiming point, so maybe just watch it here actually for this lap. Hit the grass a little bit. Try to stay in third. Try to push it further outside. Do a little bit of a break. Okay, I can definitely send more speed there. That's okay though. Starting to gain some pace though. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Now we're getting a little bit of a feel to this track. See if we can get just a base time. Wasn't bad. My ultimate was a 2:12. I forget what his lap time was. His lap time was something ridiculous, I feel like. I'm gonna break before the 3 board. Something that he also did that I just remembered is he was outside of that curb. A little bit of a lock there. Got here to get on the gas. Oh no, off track. I don't really know what just happened right there. That was very odd. Try and go deep here, and then slow trail brake. A little bit of gas. I'm screwing this corner up again. I can gain a lot of time there if I can get it right. Still have a lot of speed to gain in that corner as well. We have knocked down our optimal time by a full 2 seconds though, so that's good. No, gonna get an off track. Ah. That sucks. It's okay. We got a lot faster in that lap. Let's see. Let's pull up, I accidentally exited out of the lap, but we're gonna pull it back over again. Let's see. Get good. A 2:07.3. Man. Alright, let's get to where he's actually going through the track guide. Have you, Razzie, have you been, hopefully I said that right. Razzie, have you been practicing for the Porsche Cup?
The first set of cones, right here, the 4 cones, and you don't want to brake really hard. Instead, you want to brake a bit softer, but trail brake longer than you think. So we reach.
This is going to be such an in detail. I apologize if you don't want to hear how to drive Road America fast, but this is exactly what this race or this is going to do. Did an hour yesterday. Yeah. Probably not going to be doing that for too long, just because really wanted to get that race out of the way.
When you reach this point in time, you can push the throttle, you can push it quite aggressively, make sure you're staying in 4th gear. This is not a
So he's in 4th?
Just need to use the brakes to rotate the car and make sure you're using all the track right here. Also, if you do too many corrections under throttle, you see right here we have one correction around the 80 point. If you do more than that, if you do like 2-3 corrections, you will lose a lot of lap time in this corner.
This is one of those guys where like he's so fast, I just don't understand how he's just seems like he's driving a different car.
Right here, you need to know that the exit is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Leads to a huge straight.
I honestly haven't even like this was like the first race that I feel like I've prepared for, this Laguna Seca race.
Back on the exit. So with this mindset, while approaching the corner, reference braking will be number 2 and the white line on the tarmac. Number 2 will be visible even if you're on the right side or if you have a car in front of you.
I feel like that braking zone is so early. Sometimes I wish they would have them like if it's hidden behind that wall like it is. I wish it would. Ah. Oh, that's kind of nice.
Number 2. So braking in a straight line initially,
Yeah.
make sure you're using all the track. As you can notice,
I mean, he's driving so
on the
fast.
left side of the white line,
Yeah,
you can
using
see
all the
the
track
space
where
is
there's
about
grass
an
in it.
inch, no more than that.
I would
But
100% just
you
lock
need
up. I
to
feel
put
like I
your
would.
car towards it, and you can open up the corner. Making sure you're maximizing everything into this corner is key
Hopefully you
to
guys can
go
hear
really
this.
straight. So we're not braking around 63. We're not going more than this.
Yeah, and
Enter gear, downshifting, and just trail braking.
hold on, I'll answer that in just a second.
Will be key. Because
I'm gonna let him get through this turn before we get to the straight.
you don't want to understeer on the exit of this corner. So it's better to hold the brakes into the corner and make sure you have a throttle application which is very direct. Look at this
Okay,
throttle application.
that makes a lot of sense.
100% quite quickly without many corrections, which just means that we can maximize our getaway from this corner by using all the track as well.
But what I will say when Rising, when he said that, like, the best way to improve to start strong, I like I said, I didn't really practice too many tracks before this week, but like with practicing this week, I was able to, like, in certain situations, I knew that I could outbrake people. I knew that I could accelerate harder than people. I could pull a better angle to get a better pass, whatever that may be. The entire week, I made a ton of really, really good passes just because I prepared and did enough laps where I knew different lines where I wouldn't lose that much time and actually still could make a pass. So practicing 100% helps in iRacing if you're not doing it.
Now going into the next corner, this is a bit particular.
This corner seems very tricky.
Should be using. So starting with the braking, you have to brake diagonally into the corner. So we're braking at number
He's almost
3
aiming at the
here.
one board.
Number 3, we're starting to apply the brakes, and now you see we're pointing the car to go in this way because we will go diagonally into this corner.
This is a weird braking zone. It's a weird, funky track, I feel like. It's going to be a lot of lockups and dive bombs in this corner, 100%.
Braking, but this will be huge. Like, if you don't use this line, you're losing a lot of lap time. So what we're doing is this.
I like his accent. I wonder where he's from.
You see the road.
A lot of lap time.
There's not the gravel trap anymore around here. So what we're gonna do is basically keep the steering wheel straight so that we arrive to this part of the track.
Golly.
And then use.
I mean, this is so much track limits usage.
Tires on the white line, actually on the curb, and still won't be an off track. So
Okay, so as long as you stay on the curb, it won't be an off track.
You must have it at the beginning of the curb though, because if you're using more than this, it's gonna be an off track. But still, look at this picture. Look at this.
I mean, he's literally got half of his tire on the curb.
This will just mean you can open up the corner, and this is an important thing because the elevation change makes this corner a bit difficult. Because look, you're braking downhill. When you're braking downhill, the likelihood of the front tires locking up will be quite high.
Not with that brake bias push backwards though.
For braking will be lowered. Every time you're going downhill and you're braking, you will find that you have less grip because all the weight will be on the front, and it's very easy to go past the limit on the fronts. Okay, so even though you get that extra weight that should in terms translate to grip, that extra weight also means you will go very quickly past the grip limit. So because of this,
I really want to know what he does in the sweeping right.
Softer. Even though this is a low speed corner, we're braking very soft. We're going 63% because it's downhill. So in order to make it in such a way that you can get away with low pressure, so you're not braking very low, very hard, you're braking a bit earlier and softer, opening up like this will be allowing you to just carry this lower percent on the brakes like this, so you will still be relatively quick.
So he goes into second.
Maintaining good balance. Now in second gear around here, it's super important to clip almost the grass around this point and look at the brake trace. You see a lot of trail braking going on. Now pushing the throttle once we get to that point and make sure
that amount of track usage is unbelievable.
Now bringing the car on the right side here at the white line, and because now we're going into another elevation change, we're braking uphill, it's important to do the braking on the uphill part.
I feel like it's very easy to lock up the tires here.
More grip if you brake on the uphill part compared if you just brake.
I feel like once you get to the top of this, if you're on the brakes hard, you're gonna lock up.
Into the jumping part.
This is the car gets really light.
And then land, you see. So the grip levels will gonna be lowered. So the reference for braking here will be when you are very close to this Corvette sign, but you're still going uphill because you have more grip.
When you are very close to the sign is the brake.
Don't brake too hard. It's very easy to lock up the tires. Clip this part of the grass and then push the throttle. Use all
So
the
he's
traction
third,
for the next corner. This is gonna
all
be
the
just
way
a lift.
far
So
edge.
at turning, we're gonna lift, then bring
Okay.
the throttle back in. That's how you will.
So turn in, lift to get the car to drop the weight and get more traction. That makes more sense. Was he in third there?
That's how you will
Let's see.
push the throttle.
Did he go up to fourth?
And now for the next corner, this
Yes,
is
he
gonna
goes
be
up to
just a
fourth
lift.
and then lifts.
So at turning, we're
Okay,
gonna
okay.
then bring the throttle back in. That's how you will just synchronize the weight shift, because you have to first turn and then do the lift, because then to do the first the turning and then the lift. Now for this corner right here, number 3 will be the reference for braking. You will brake in a straight line. Make sure you're kind of
I swear he
using
braked on the
curve.
two board.
If using too much, you might see the LEDs flashing on the right side because it's easy to lock up the tires.
I feel like that's maybe what happened to me.
Open it up a tiny bit
Trying to use
before
that curve.
turning. Now in second gear, once again, super important to cut.
This says
inside,
third.
Push the throttle on, and now this corner will be important. First of all, this is a double apex approach. We're taking the first apex.
This is almost like the first turn on
and
Laguna
it's
Seca, just
dirt
so much longer.
near the white line. Then we're dropping the throttle when we reach it, and then we let the car get to the center of the track. We spend a bit of time up until we see this stone here on the right side, or this barrier. When you see this, you will start turning and pushing the throttle once again, and then when you do this, you will cut it at the beginning of this curve,
Okay,
right?
so we're almost trying to. Golly, that turn is gonna be hard to get right.
Is that that dirt where the grass is present, and the second apex is the corner you're trying to just. And when you're trail braking, 75-80%, and then when you're trail braking, make sure you're once again cutting this inside part. So you should put your tire a bit on the dirt. And
So he's in third. He can go to the dirt. This corner.
Key in third gear, and now for the next one, this will be just a lift. Bring it back.
Just a
This is
lift.
okay if you reach this part of the track.
And then I'm assuming a brake at the.
Now the reference for braking here, you will have like 3 references for braking. First reference will be.
I really like the way the concrete color changes.
Banner. The second reference will be this white line on the left side, and the third reference will be the changing color in the tarmac. Slightly before this, all these 3 are gonna be applying the brakes. So depending on where you are on the track, if you have traffic ahead, you must have a bit more references, because once again this corner leads to a big straight, so super important to get it right. You'll brake diagonally, because if you go all the way to the right in the previous corner, you have to go a bit diagonally. That's fine. Make sure you're using this.
So he's in third.
So your left tire
Does he stay in third?
And then when turning into the corner, make sure you're not holding too much trail brake. Too much trail brake will give you an earlier apex generally, and will.
This is a tough corner. It looks like it's just pushing you out so far wide.
Hold lower percent on the brakes and make sure you're
Okay.
not correcting a lot.
Let's see what we can do here. So he turned a 2.0. What was it?
So this will be
207.3. I don't expect to be anywhere near that, especially right now. What a 6 start. Let's see. We have a 216 right now. Let's see if we can get to a. Let's see if we can turn a 211. I feel like that's not a horrible goal. That'd be 4 seconds off. Try and go through here, go through the same gears as him, and see if we can't get just the gears down right here, and kind of like the track limits and angles. Try and take this lap a little more slow. I'm gonna brake even earlier than the 3 board. Still locked up the brakes there. That was crazy. I literally didn't turn the steering wheel. Light trail brake. Put on the gas smooth, go up to 4th, let off, turn in, full gas. All the way, I think you said the 3 board here. Don't hit the curve here because it does lock you up. That was slow. Need to stay in 3rd again. I keep on making that switch. Let off, turn in, there's the concrete barrier like you said. We need to get to the inside just a little bit. Wasn't bad, I'll take that. Let off just a touch. Could have cut more track. I really shifted to not go as wide. Nice. Immediately. Like I just raced slower but faster, if that makes sense. Like he said, just lift right there. It works. He was in third here. This is a hard turn to get right. Could have probably been on gas a split second earlier. We almost got our optimal down a full second. Actually stayed in fourth in that turn. Oh. If anybody wants to know what I did wrong there and why I spun, I got on gas way too hard. I wasn't patient enough. It's okay. No big deal. Going a little deep, not really paying attention, but that's okay. Don't get on off track if you go put your tires there. That's kind of interesting. Stay in third. Golly, that's an odd turn. Let the car sink. A little bit too slow. That's okay. Oh, here we are in second again, finding yourself. Gotta cut the inside. That was better. Let's go. There we go. Pushing track limits. Look how much time we're gaining there. Another purple sector. All the way down into second. Didn't need to do that because that's what caused that spin shifting. Slowing down a little bit too much there. Got our optimal down to a 210.675. Let's go. Getting quicker and quicker. Still think I'm over slowing in that turn. I was a little bit hesitant in that turn that time. He stayed in third, I gotta remember. Golly, it is very easy to lock up the tires there. Third in that corner is so much better. That is just a tiny lift. I can lift a little less. I'm staying third here again. See if I can actually get it right. There we go. Tires really, ooh, pushing it to the edge. No, I tried to stay on. Man, I was up so much. We're learning, we're learning. Down into third, into the dirt. Oh, not enough brakes. I let off just a touch early. Just a let off here. Golly, that's almost flat out, it feels like. Another purple sector. Even just watching these few laps, you can see my confidence in each turn just getting a little bit better each time. I'm gonna try and carry a little more speed here in this turn. Maybe. Oh, a little bit of a brake lockup. I don't want to reset, but I'm almost positive the reason why that happened is because I didn't brake as hard as I wanted to on the start, and because of that, I pressed it gave it a lot of pressure about mid-corner and just spun myself. It's okay, we got a free lap to kind of push everything again. Appreciate everybody watching again. Back up to 7 viewers on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm going to release a very cool series that I think you guys will like tomorrow. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button, brother. I've got to get a good way to read those notifications because my second monitor is so far away that it's kind of hard to read the name, so I apologize, but thank you. Oh, got into the grass. That's good to know. Keep it in third. We go through the grass here. Let's test a little bit of throttle. Gosh, the car spins a lot. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just drifting. That corner is going to be very hectic, I think. I don't necessarily know why I'm spinning the tires so much in this corner, but every time I come through it, it seems like I'm losing less and less traction. God, imagine driving this track in real life. Just driving through all these trees. Flying in your Porsche GT3 car. That would be amazing. Let me get back on gas here. Need a little bit more pace. Oh no, that was so slow. I'm not feeling 100% confident in that turn. The last turn and the first turn is where I'm currently just lacking the least amount of confidence. Grease. Well, that's sick. Good morning. That is cool. I currently use the Fanatec. The wheel is the McLaren wheel from Fanatec. It's the Fanatec DD 5N, but I bought the boost kit off of Amazon. That was a horrible turn. That turn is so important. I bought the boost kit off of Amazon for $50 instead of $150 on Fanatec, and it works just like it literally registers it as the boost kit when you plug it in. Why am I so late to the apex there? Golly, I missed that by a mile. Still haven't turned a best lap yet. Okay, let's see if we can just get this lap in and get a new best lap. It's been too many laps to not get a best. But watch her start to spin her tires out here. Okay, maybe early shift is the key. I actually didn't spin that much. But now I'm spinning. Whew. That is an odd corner. What lap are we on? Wish we could see what lap of tires we're on. I didn't realize which one I had to reset on. Oof, a little bit of a spin. Tires are getting hot. Golly, this apex is long. There we go, much better turn. I hope that answered your question, Johnny. Oh yeah, absolutely. Literally as soon as I asked it. Much better lap time. There's the 211 that I was hoping for us to turn. I think we can get to a 210. Cold up, what's up, my guy? How you doing, man? Haven't seen you today. We just got another good morning. One from Greece and then one from India. It's cool. This is one of the coolest things about streaming. Is like I'm sitting here just playing a game, connecting with people literally across the world. Pretty wild. I'm good. We actually just raced on Laguna Seca, got up to 2K Irating. And then here we are practicing for next week. So we can stay around 2K hopefully next week. Continue to get better and better. Going a little too far deep. Never been told that before. Do what? Let off the gas a little bit too much to fill it. A little bit of a lift. I think I'm lifting for too long still. Freaking super lightly in this corner. Much better exit. Evo is pretty fun. I'm waiting for an update. I mean, there's one car that I really like driving in that. Johnny, are you thinking about getting a wheel? I'm assuming. No off track there this time. No, I'm struggling in that corner still. I am probably losing potentially a second in that corner, I feel like. The Mercedes AMG GT2 is 100% the best car in the Assetto Corsa Evo. I'm too hot into this turn. Just gonna get the car stopped. We hit our goal of a 211. We're actually below it, so that's good. That's such a weird... I don't know what it is about that car in that game, but it just feels like it... It's fun gear. It literally feels like it's from a different game. This is Road America. New track. Haven't raced it on my channel yet. Actually just kind of learning it myself. I used to race it back in the day on like Forza and stuff, but... Try and push this turn here. Probably about time for us to go in and get new tires, honestly. Wow, I used a lot of track limits there. Anybody watch the, Oh, that is why... Okay, that's a good time to wreck. Lap are we on? Lap 8, we should be right there. Anybody watch the Daytona 24 Hours? I can see how you think this looks like Brands Hatch. I'm excited for Brands Hatch. Well, I still don't even own it on this game, I guess, but Brands Hatch is a very fun track. I don't know where Brands Hatch is in the world. feel like I'm over slowing. I feel like I just can't get that turn right. God, I hate being right in the middle of my ghost. I can't see anything. Remember what I was saying about there's probably a second left in that turn? That's a perfect example. It does have Brands Hatch. You just gotta buy it separately. Each car and track that you buy in this game are all sold separately. This game is probably the most expensive game you'll ever own if you ever buy this game. Oof. Yeah, so like for me to buy Brands Hatch, it'll be another $15. Each track is $15 in this game. Each car is $12. Let off a little bit too much there again. That turn is tricky. I almost feel like I need to figure out like a miles per hour. Limit almost to know when I can go more flat out versus let off. Really light braking here, and it looks so sketchy heading straight at this end. Really good lap though. Why don't you just make more money? I don't know how expensive Flight Simulator is. 210. My goal is to get a 211 on this track today, and we are crushing that. Oh, I got into the dirt a little bit. Slow it just a little bit. We can definitely push the car harder on this track. I feel like my back in the middle of it is trying to cramp for some reason. And it hurts. But it's alright. Good. See if we can get below a 210. A little bit too heavy on the brakes. That's okay. That is a tricky turn. I spun. Oh. Man, that sucks. Holy moly, 13 watching right now. Let's go, baby. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Microsoft Flight Sim, you also pay for all the planes and helicopters and stuff. You play for every car and track in this. Oh, called up. I'll see you later, brother. Have a good start to your day, because it's a good morning to you. It's Monday for him. Monday morning. That's so weird to think about. That is wild. Golly, my back is trying to cramp. Let's see if we can hit a 209 in the next 3 laps. Obviously can't do it this lap because it is the first out lap. But I think we can do it. Starting to get familiar with the track at least. I'm just glad we hit 2K rating for the first time today. God, the car just wants to go. I got cold tires still. I can feel it. Car just wants to push further and further outside. There's a ton of understeer in the turn. Oh no, I got on gas way too early, especially for these cold tires. You have to have the steering wheel straight when you're exiting that turn, or you will lose it. I could get on gas a little bit earlier there. Alright, here comes the hot lap. A little bit quicker in that turn, carried a little more speed. No, too early on gas. I'm gonna lose so much time. You cannot be too early on gas. It's almost better to, I guess, over brake just to get a faster exit out of there. That is a tough turn to get right. Oh no, here we go. Too wide, that's okay. Can definitely make up 2/10 in a pretty short amount of time. God, the amount of oversteer that you get in that corner is kind of absurd. Then the car starts to spin because of it. Shared a little bit extra pace through there. How am I not getting a draft off of this guy? Try to get a, oh, an off track. That's okay. I think we actually have a semi-decent pace right now. Let's go. Ooh, a little bit of a lock there. Somehow came out of that turn quicker than I ever have before. Good exit again. Let's go. Just want to get one lap into the 209s. I need to get further on the inside there. I'm losing time. Really losing time taking a turn like that. Golly, I just choked. Not a lot of time there. That's an off track? Oh, that's so tough. Finally got that exit actually right. I can't believe I got an off track right there. Man. Another purple sector. What a bad time to get it off track. I literally just barely touched the edge. .209, 420. Really good exit there. Not the best exit. That is a hard turn to get right. That may be the most challenging turn on the track. And it just destroys you. There is going to be a lot of drafting in the track next week. Try to stay more firm on the brakes. Get a better exit. Oof. They get it on the second. I was scared of missing that turn. Let off a little bit. Flat out. Not the best turn there, but if I get an actual 209. I was scared to hit the gas, but that's okay. I gotta really screw this up to not get a 209. Can't hit that dirt. Found that out before. Woo! Are you joking? We got it off track there? Alright, here we go again. Back-to-back 209s, but we need one of them to count. I think I need to carry more speed deeper into that turn, if that makes sense. I think I'm turning in too early. Oh, that was all turning by my brakes. Very awkward turn in here. God, that getting on the gas in that corner is very odd. Starting to spin the tires a little bit. Big exit. Let off at the 2 board, cut in, and full gas and completely missed it, but that's okay. Not turning my best lap here, but good exit. So it's gotta be a 209. Yeah, it is for sure. Let's go. We went from a 216 all the way down to a 209 in an hour of practice. Can definitely get it lower than that, but I'd say we're off to a good start. Spun it with the tires, or with the brake. Overall, that was fun. I think we're going to call the stream here. We learned Road America. Had a amazing first race at Laguna Seca to hit 2K rating in 4 months of iRacing. So honestly, it was a crazy short, I would say. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Had a really good time. Got up to, I think, our highest peak viewers ever on YouTube. I think it was 13. So yeah, it was sick. I appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so, because I'm going to be coming out with a new series very soon. I think it should be very cool. Very, very cool. So anyways, appreciate everybody watching. I will see you in the next one.